Our dear viewers of this class, remember today and this week we have dedicated it to peace and promoting peace on our page. If you can read our post, we are trying to promote peace and also end violence in our communities. So today we are still running shows that have been sponsored by ACORD, that they are saying youth for peace and also peace starts with you. They are bringing youth together, and this also other different partners to come on board in that they involve youth, and they have G4G, generation for generation dialogues. Also they have a training which contains border riders, taxi riders, market vendors, and also people who do some other activities. Like we saw previous on our show, we had the ghetto apostle, we had Tony Mozilla coming here telling us. We also had the community development officer coming here telling us different views about peace. So today here we have Rosemary Mbegeyedde Rosemary. Then she's going to tell us more about herself and where she comes from.
Okay, yes, I'm Mbegeyedde Rosemary Musiitwa, omukyala eyeddira obutiko. And I am a youth, by the way. So I come from Matugga. And down there, I'm secretary for female youth on the local government level. And also, I am a municipality woman councillor, by the way.
Elected?
Elect ninze kulaira.
There's a girl who died yesterday. Yeah, Shannon. She was my tight buddy. I last talked with her on 15th of this month. May her also rest in peace, and may I know now she's with God because she was a believer of God. She believed in so much into herself. But let's go back to the point. You, who is a woman counselor, youth leader, right?
I'm a youth leader and I'm a woman councillor.
Not youth counselor, but woman counselor.
Woman starts from 18. So you can still be a youth leader and a woman councillor at the same time.
Sure. How was it easy for you to go through the entire process up to where you are right now?
The process was not hard. The process was not hard because, I went through all the projects and stage building because it started with the youth elections. So we took part actively, and this is a time where we're trying to stand out for ourselves. Because when they tell you that Uganda has 78% of youths, that means these youths are also the adults we have. You understand? So if I am going to be a woman councillor, if the 78% vote for me, direct, these women have voted for me. Yes, so it wasn't really a hard thing, and this is a time where youths were very aware of whatever was going on. So it was not hard for them to know that this is what to do, this is the person that's supposed to represent us, this is the person that knows what we want. Yeah.
So was it a wave that brought you, or it was because of your effort?
I'm going to give everything its credit. The wave, as the wave, I will call it the umbrella, not just the wave. Yeah, so the umbrella was the message we're trying to send. Because when we say wave, I think people won't get the bigger picture of what wave we are talking about. But we were spreading change, a message of change, a message of peace, a message of equality and equity for everyone. So what they call a wave right now is just a smaller picture of whatever was going on. Yes, there is you, because it's going to start with you. Personally, I'm going to sit there and think, this is Rose, she's a youth, she can lead, and that is one thing. So when I believe in myself that I can be that person that they are looking for, the person that is going to lead this change, that is where the wave will come in. The wave is not going to find you in your house and blow you to become the councillor, no. Because a lot of people were there, but they only just came to vote. So if no one had come out to be the person that they are going to vote for, probably the wave would have brought no one. Yes, so yeah, I can give respect to both. There was a message we had to send, but there was also a confident person, someone that was ready to take it up and do whatever they wanted to do.
Thank you so much, Rose. Then I would like to ask the question of what motivated you to take on these leadership positions?
Oh, a whole lot of things, a whole lot of things. Because right now we see everything that's going on in this country. Everything. From the time you wake up in the morning to the time you go back to sleep, you're going to see a lot of things that are going to piss you off. And when you see things not going the way you want them to go, you can see it and shout that that is wrong. Or you can wake up and do what is right. So what motivated me to go into, I wanted to do things myself the way I want those things to be done. Because there is a whole lot of people out there. And as we said, the 78%, the youths, these people love things and they want things done a certain way. Because we've been accustomed to things that are done. You wake up in the morning and they tell you, abavubuka bayai. But when you look into yourself, is that the truth? So if it's not the truth, how are you going to prove to these people that si bayai, whatever they are talking about them is not the truth? These people are able, these people can be the driving force of this country because they're still energetic. They are very vibrant and they are very innovative. We have looked at a nation being driven by people that will go to read a budget and sleep all through because they are tired. They're supposed to be retired. When you wake up in the morning and teach your child, I'm very sure by that time you expect them to get a job. But where do you expect them to get a job if they're like, they are going to go to school and then you that educated them, you're 78 and you still don't want to leave? When are they going to get the chance to do the things that are happening now? Because they came in an era, by now we BCC, born before computers. But this is a computer era. How do you expect those people to still be the ones that are driving this country in an era that has made them already obsolete? Tebachakola. Simple.
Okay. So, Rose, if I may ask you, why is that some youth don't want to come out and take up this leadership position like you did? What is stopping them and what is affecting them?
First of all, the youths are not aware. That is one. We needed someone that was going to wake us up, to show us that youths can also be this. Two, youths have always been left out. You know, I have been in an environment where I did not know that I had a youth councillor representing me on a division level. You do not know that there is a youth MP. But these people exist. These are things that would come and they sweep them under the carpet. The only time you get to know there was someone in that project is when there is already a 32-year-old acting as a 26-year-old. So the youths have not come out because they were not aware of what was going on. That is one. Two, they are intimidated. They are intimidated by the government. They'll come on the street, you wake up in the morning, like during election time. You'll wake up in the morning, you're going to vote in your red shirt. Nice. You've not harmed anyone. You wake up in the morning, you're going to vote, then you find a whole line of these UPDF guys and the LDU guys, and they will just carry you. You do not know where they are taking you. You understand? So you live in fear of this guy is going to take me, because by default, youths were affiliated to a certain group of people that we all know. And it is what they wanted, because that is the message they wanted to send out right now. It is what they wish to see in the future. There is a past and we have accepted it, but there is what they wanted to see in the future. So they came to a point where they are scared. You wake up, we reached a point where we were leaders, we were leading people, but they would tell you, you know what? Sirikako, lero sirikako, ekyo tokyogerako, oba do not dress like this. Because if you do, they are going to take you and you will disappear. And this country will go on, whether you've disappeared or not. So yes, that's the thing. They're scared and a lot is going on.
And do you think youth really need to hear this gospel of peace building and peace maintaining?
Oh, 100% they do. They do, because peace building, I think it's one way to promote harmonious living. In a peaceful environment, no one is going to hurt the other. No one is going to beat up another one. No one is going to perform all these riots and everything in a peaceful environment. So yes, the youths need to hear about the peace, and the youths also need to keep peace. But while they are busy keeping peace, please tell the older ones who are not youths to also keep peace. Tebakisusa nnyo. Yes.
And for the time that you have been here for the training and different discussions have been going on, what is really going to be your take home?
A whole lot of things are going to be my take home. Because first of all, we are learning to keep peace. And if I learn, we have what we call an each one teach one. So when I get out of here, I need to be able to teach someone out there that there is something called peace, and we need to keep this peace. You understand? Because if I'm going to keep peace in my environment and I teach someone else to keep peace. Because we've come, like in this peace building conference that we're having right now, we all come from different areas. Just imagine if each and every one went home and taught the people they left home to keep peace. Even if you teach 5, the 5 can teach another 5, and that way it becomes, we'll have a ripple effect of peace. So yes, that can be a very good take home.
Then this is going to be my last question, then you give me your party shots. So if you look at the youth of Uganda today, where would the youth of Uganda be in 6 years from now? Where do you see the youth of Uganda in 6 years from now? You as a leader.
6 years from now. Okay, that is going to be a very wonderful place, by the way. I see a very wonderful place because I already see the new Uganda in 6 years. It's already in the new Uganda. There is peace, there is equality and equity for all. There is a whole lot of work and very active youths. Because this is something that has been started from way back. And if we are going to carry it on and keep peace, and in that way, in a way of keeping peace, we also advocate for peace. So we are going to have a lot of peaceful Ugandans, a lot of active Ugandans, a lot of youths that are standing up for themselves, youths that know what they want, youths that know what is right and what is wrong. And they are going to be youths that know how to stay away from what is wrong and do what is right. So we are going to have a very beautiful Uganda. In 6 years, that is going to be a 2031.
That has been Rosemary Mbegeyedde Rosemary, the other name of the local name I won't be able to mention, but those have been her words. So I'm telling youth out there that think about your future, think about where you're coming from and where you're going. Have a plan for your life, have a target, have something that you want to hit in your life. Have sit down and draw something small, a plan for your life from now up to 6 years from now. Where do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to see your family? What do you want to see you as an individual? What are you going to achieve in those in that time, from now up to that time? So peace starts with you. We say Youth for Peace, and this program has been sponsored by ACORD, and the ACORD is telling you Youth for Peace and peace starts with you. What will be your last words?
My last words. I am going to say, as you say it, peace for all. So peace for all, and if it's peace for all, then it's going to be everyone teach one, preach peace. Peace is going to be the only way we are going to attain the harmonious living and all the goals we want in life. No one is going to get anywhere in life if you're not peaceful. Because when you keep peace, that is the only way we are going to have a very beautiful and new Uganda that we wish to see.
What would you like to tell ACORD?
I'm going to thank them because really ACORD has been, I think, so far, one of the biggest people that we have that I think it's the organization that so far has been facilitating us with peacekeeping projects, peacekeeping studies and all that. So I want to really thank them very much because they're really doing a good job in us because last week we had a seminar on the same thing, peacekeeping, and it was for, I think, the newly elected leaders. So if those leaders have taken it up and they are teaching wherever they are coming from and they are still doing the same thing, please, I want to really thank them so much. And I also want to encourage them to keep doing the job because really we need a peaceful environment, we need a peaceful Uganda, and if someone has taken up this job, we just pray that they get more blessings and keep doing what they do. May God bless them for us.
I won't say anything. May God bless you. Thank you so much for watching.